with no electoral college, filibuster gerrymandering, and it can have 9,000 members of the House of Representatives and maybe term limits and new laws, including like a prime minister or chancellor to veto the president orders or Congress legislation if it's unethical, and maybe have a National Assembly made up of mayors. Interesting thought. In order to do that, which for the record, I'm not even against. I think it's a good idea. But in order to do that, you're going to have to tear down the entire Constitution. That thought alone terrifies far too many people in this country for us to actually be able to do something like this. But these are all reforms that need to happen. I mean, think about it, okay? We set up our system of government, our House of Representatives, our Senate, our presidential system, our judicial system. All of that was set up when we had 13 colonies. Okay, we were basically along the East Coast, and that's about it. And we said, you know what, for this tiny little group we've got, this will be a great system. And then we kept expanding, right? We admitted new states and said, all right, well, come on in. We're going to figure out how to fit you into this system. And so we've added more to our country after we set up our system of government than we had before it. And rather than amending the actual system of government, which of course has remained unchanged, we just tried to shoehorn all of these other states into the same system. 37 states. We're like, we'll squeeze you in somewhere, rather than saying, okay, you know what? We're getting a little big. You're going to have to do something. Let's rewrite some laws here. Let's amend the Constitution to make more room for these folks to better evenly distribute the power. We got big states. We got small states. We've got crowded states. We've got all of this. We've got to make it more fair. We didn't do that because throughout our history, basically, people have been far too terrified to talk about the fact that our Constitution just doesn't work anymore. It truly doesn't work anymore. And the reason for that is, you're disrespecting the founding fathers. I'm sorry, all those white slave owners who died 300 almost years ago, I'm sorry if I've offended them. The people who would have shat their pants at the sight of an automobile, oh no, I have to worry about what they would think of a cell phone. No! We do need a new system. We need a new Constitution. It shouldn't be a scary thing. It should be something that we all embrace. But it's not. Because again, a bunch of white slave owners from 250 years ago said this is how it's going to be. And by God, we're never going to change it. Thanks for watching. And if you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our Ring of Fire channel here.